Alright, here we are. We're going to try this now. We're going to try to slip in between the town and Rhagaea's army, bypassing Joran's army, and see if we can attack this lord here. Let's see how this plays out. Yep. Very good. Although we're going to fight at night. I don't like fighting at night. I'm going to try to delay this so that it's not a night battle, just because I don't like night battles. But at the same time, I don't want him or her to run away. It'll soon be daylight. I also don't want to fight this in the village. Hopefully, I intercepted him before he got to the village. I think so, but we'll see. Again, checking the perks, checking the equipment. Alright, it's not a village battle. I actually like this battlefield, depending on where I'm at on it. I don't know. I believe his army is going to be in that depression right there, which means we're just going to press on right here. And let's see what he does. He is coming closer to us. All right. That's surprising.
Infantry!
Just move on in. At this point, I'm going to break my cavalry up into 2 separate groups. I want half of them to go here, so we'll say 12. Now I want those 12 to go over there, and these 13 to go after that 9. All right, shield wall. All right, stop firing, everybody, and march in. Just march right up at them, and unshield wall. And you 12, go for that 10.
Charge! Footmen!
All right, shield wall.
Take a shield wall!
Archers over here.
Move!
Just hang on, hang on. Archers, come right up here and look in that direction. Infantry, press on and fire. Archers, fire. All right, infantry, look in that direction.
Infantry,
move right there. Looks like our cavalry has handled the situations. All right, guys, spread apart and charge. Try not to get in the way of my charging cav. Don't want to break their speed. Although it's difficult sometimes the way they come in. All right, another point in medicine, which is always welcome. Really and honestly, any point in anything is welcome. Okay, we lost none, which was expected because there was only 178 of them. I'm sorry, there was only whatever that is. 101, I think it was. We got 16 upgrades though, and Corein got 3 kills by herself. I will let you go. I'll take your prisoners. And again, I'm going to take that all as axemen. Now we've got 33. I do like that throwing axe they have, the ability to use it amongst the heavy spearmen. And we can recruit one more, but I only want infantry, and of course I have none to recruit. So we'll stick with what we got for now till we can get north or we find someone to recruit. Now we've got to go somewhere to drop these off. Myzia, okay, Amprella was taken back again by the Khuzaits. Those are the 2 closest places to go. I don't want to go all the way around this inland sea, so we're going to head north. And as we pass Rhagaea, maybe there'll be more forces there we can engage. Don't see any. Let's see what's going on over here at the castle as we pass by. Oh, I saw about 1,300 troops there, so we're not going to get close. Yeah, a little over 1,300 troops. So we're going to run to Amprella. We're going to ransom. We'll take that 1,600. This place is going to, I would say it's going to enter rebellion, but it's slowly going up by 0.31. We'll see. I don't know what happens if you're in a neutral town that rebels. I imagine it ejects you out of the city, but I don't know that I can't recall ever having been in that situation. 26, no good. He's got to be over 30 for me to be interested in it. All right, this is no good. We'll just sell it all. Every little bit of money. We're closing in on 500K. And I meant to say this earlier, but I do not smith in my games. I don't like the smithing mechanic. I find it tedious. And it does nothing for me. I don't need it. As you can see, I'm at 500, almost at 500K, and I haven't done any smithing whatsoever. I rely on everything else, with the exception of caravans. I don't typically do caravans either. I can't even tell you the last time. And the reason for that is caravans require companions, and I don't really like to hire a lot of companions. I will hire 2 if need be at the start, early game before I have my children of age to lead my 2 cavalry parties. But other than that, I don't like to hire them at all. So I do not smith to get money, even though everybody says you must smith to have money in this game. Blah blah blah. Well, I know that's not true, and I hope that you know that's not true. That's just people who value money over anything else. I value the gameplay. The only thing that I care about this is that there's enough there to do what I want to do. I'm not going to spend time doing something I detest, i.e. smithing, just to make this go up. That's stupid in my play style, the way I game. It makes no sense whatsoever. All right, let's recruit 2 troops now. And again, I'm hoping this is there's a different prize for this tournament. The ambassador, that's a sword. I don't want it, but again, I'm going to join and then immediately back out so that Corein can fight in this tournament. And if she wins it, great. If she doesn't, that's also great. She did not win that time. See, it doesn't always happen. It's not a given, but when she does win, it's obviously the more lords. In case you're not aware of this, if you like tournaments and you like great prizes, what you do is you create an army with as many lords as you can. You go to a town with a tournament. Tournament prizes are based on the number of lords in the tournament. So if you bring with you, 10, 12, 15 lords and then go into a tournament, you're going to get the best possible prize. Now, the downside of that is, unfortunately, these days, Tell Worlds has programmed the game to think the best possible prize you can ever get is a horse. So it's probably going to be a noble horse is what you get instead of something useful. Just letting you be aware in case you're not. Look at this. They took this castle and now they're running north, and I don't know why. Are they at war with anyone besides us? No. I wonder if they're going to... They might be going for TL again. What does this say? No, they're going for a castle. They're going for that castle right there. It's interesting that they just give up on saving their town, which is the focus of economy of the entire game is towns. The only place you can sell stuff and buy stuff. Oh, I don't know what the AI thinks sometimes. As far as I'm concerned, they can have that castle. I can't do anything to stop them anyway. And we're not going to keep this town. It's too far south, too far out of our territory. But I'm going to run down here and see if there's any stragglers here. See, we've already got a lord sieging this castle, so they may turn around and come back. But I caught a glance of that lord just before he passed out of range, and it was only 125 troops. So if I see that, oh, wait, we're faster than Pagarios. Let's see if we can run him down. Make sure there's nothing I can, well, there's an upgrade. Anytime I can upgrade recruits, I definitely want to do that.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. I don't recall ever fighting you, but apparently I have. Another night battle. He's such a small amount of troops, I'm not really concerned about it. I just prefer not to have night battles. That's why when I pick perks, I always pick the perk that gives you 2% increased speed in daytime. The other one is 5% increased speed at night. And some people take that night speed, but I'd rather run faster in daytime, so there's a better chance of me catching you in daylight. And there's only 9 horses to worry about. We're just going to run right up to them. Looks like they're coming for us, so we'll shield wall. They're spread out something fierce. Now they're consolidating, which means I need to change and face this direction. Alright, archers, stop shooting and run over here. My cavalry, my infantry can handle their cav. I'm not worried about that. As I've said before I started this match, I'm infantry heavy, and really my infantry can handle the enemy cavalry. The cavalry and the archers are just for harassment purposes. And in this instance, I want the cav to come over here. Alright, I see you, buddy. Cav, I want my cav to come right there. That way they can charge into the rear of the enemy. Alright. Alright. Right there. There you go. Now they're clashing. Now, cavalry, charge into the rear of them. That's right. That's right. Whoop, let me get out of your way. Boom. Now, infantry, spread apart and charge. While they're in disarray. Good shots, Archer. I'd like to think that was Corein. But it was not, because her name would have came up over on the right. And I'm sure that everybody knows, but I probably mentioned this before, but that kill feed in the top right, on default setting, it fills up a large portion of the screen, but you can change it to shorten it, which is what I've done. It's in the options setting. And so it doesn't take up so much of my screen. Now I game on a 32-inch monitor. I can't imagine what it's like being on a laptop with, say, whatever laptop monitors are these days. I know they're smaller than 32 inches for the most part, but you can change that setting. All right, I got one more in tactics. She got 1 kill. That's great. I only got 2. I'll take the 3 morale, of course. Oh, now I remember. Okay, you can go. All right, we're getting our forces back up to fighting speed. Still got 11 recruits. But picking and choosing our battles like I'm doing right now is definitely the way to go when you're small and your forces are weak. We would be in much better position had we not chose to jump in on that defense of Rhagaea. Oh, 540 is too much for even both of us combined. They still would outnumber us 2-1. So, unfortunately, Siga, that's a female, is fixing to be captured. And there's nothing I can do about it. All right. Oh, look. Now we've finally got 3 armies in the field, or 2 armies in the field. Yep. Oleg's already got 880 men. Okay, well, that means there's 1 army of 900 still up north here. See, wait a minute. Before I go up there, I think these guys might go south towards... Nope. Where are they going? I don't know yet. Hang on. They're going north. Are they chasing me? Nope, they're going to the... Yes, they are. They're chasing me. All right, let's see if how far they're willing to follow me. I'll drag them down into Rhagaea's army if they'll follow me that far. I'm slightly faster than them, so I'm not worried about them catching me unless I screw up and make a mistake, which is altogether not impossible. I've done it before, over there in Valandia, for example. I just do not need to do it this time. Come on, guys. Also, it's eating up their cohesion. Let's see if they're going to follow me right into... Okay, now this is interesting. If I can get over here to this guy, chances are Feyron will back away once I get close to Rhagaea. And if he does that, I'm going to attempt to intercept Sarandon. Susan over there leading an army. Okay, let's see how far he comes before he backs up. Maybe he'll run right through there. Nope, there we go. I'm not going to be able to catch Susan, though. Oh, we don't want them two to hook up. How fast is she? 3.2. I'm still faster than her. Now, she is chasing me, so she thinks I'm running from her. Let's see how far she's willing to take it. Because I will try an end run. If you know anything about submarines, you know what an end run is. Okay, let's catch. Okay.
It's been a while.
All right, it is a dude. Sorry, Susan. We're at war. We're gonna battle. Let's see what we got here. Nothing there, and I do have the correct setup. Wow, I could have had one more troop, but that's okay. Let's do this. All right, this is good. I like this battlefield and this setup because I can run my infantry right down here, drop them, and put the archers up top. Now, this guy... I'm not going to separate my cavalry. I considered it, but I'm going to leave them together. All right, come on. Start moving, guys. He's going to run back. Well, they're actually running to their left, which is fine also. What are you doing, archers?
Wheel to enemy! Infantry! Archers!
All right, horses, head out in that direction.
Footmen!
Shield wall,
Shield wall!
infantry. And I'm going to see if I can take on these 2 horse on the right. Wait, before I do that, I'm going to change the orientation of these guys to face this direction. There we go. All right, move on in. And then I'm going to head for these horses on the right. We're getting some kills, so eventually, looks like they got a lot of recruits there. Oh, I only got his horse. I thought I got him. Let's see what happens. Yep. All right, come on. Those are a lot of recruits right there, buddy. Oh, are they coming back? All right. Very good. Where's my axe? Let me get out of the way here now. All right, my sturdy line. My mailed legions, as I like to call them, even though there's no such thing as plate mail in this game. All right, spread apart and charge. Okay, horses. There are no more enemy horse, so come up here. Run right up here, give you enough room to turn around and then charge if need be. I think the infantry is going to take care of them with the archers' help. Oh, there's one horse right there. That's the leader, probably. Yep, that was him, and he did not make it. That's excellent. Excellent, excellent. Well, I got 1 in tactics and 2 in medicine, and she got 3 kills and 1 in bow. Very good. And we got 9.5 renown, 20 more influence, and 5.2 morale. For me, at this stage of the game, morale is probably the most important. All right, buddy. I'll let you go. We cannot carry all the prisoners, so let's take them highest tier first. All right, make sure there is no... Yep, we'll get rid of these 8 recruits and take 8 of these tier 2. Is there any more tier 1 or tier 0 troops? Nope. Not that are non-Sturgian. So we're full. Take all of you. Now, where are we going to go to drop this off, though? Ideally, we're going to start heading north, and it would be grand if they won the siege just as we got next to the town. No, they're still 350. Oh, no. Come on, guys. What do you... No. Let's see if they follow me, because they could very well jump Rhagaea's party. No, they're going to follow me. Okay, that's fine. I prefer they follow me anyway. Look at here. That must have been... Yes, it was. It was that army that was sieging this castle. Olek, you champion. Remember, I commented his army was bigger than Rhagaea's. And that army that was sieging that castle was 900-something strong. So that was grand. There's 2. We'll take them as axemen. I'd like to run back up and get 2 more recruits. We're still positive income. Let's sell. Ransom. And while we're here, I just want to look at this guy and get info on him. Huranag the Outcast. He looks, if I had to guess, I'd say he's Khuzate. Let's see what his information says. Yeah, he's Khuzate. He's 23. And when I do hire companions, wonders, I always hire the youngest. Oh, he is the youngest one I know of. Of course, you know, these could be younger or the same, but I don't know them. But I also look for, depending on the role they're going to fill, in this case, they would be cavalry leaders. He's got good horse and decent polearm, at least some polearm, and his one-handed is good. So he is someone that I would possibly recruit. Let me look at my children again. $10.86. What is today's date? $10.89. Well, that kid's only 3 years old. I gotta wait 16 more years, 15 more years. I'm going to hold off for now because I don't think we're at that stage where I need one. We've only got what is it, 25 horses? Yeah. So we'll hold off. Stop clicking the wrong thing, Joe. Click trade. All right. Obviously, we're going to kill all the animals. We don't want them counting towards the overburden, the penalty. As soon as we sell this stuff, we're going to head north and try to grab a couple more recruits and see what the army, what Olek does. Yeah, this is our garbage. And I want to stop in TL again to see if there is any round shield there that's even close in stats to this one. I just really don't like the look of this one. And I will actually sacrifice a little bit of armor if it means I can get a shield that actually looks better. And we're going to go straight into TL. We'll recruit from there, and then I know I looked at this earlier when I was in here, but I'm going to look again. We'll take these two, and let's look at these shields. That's still an Eastern shield. That's a large round shield. It's awful heavy. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? Let me think about this. All right, this is a large round shield at 480, and it weighs 690. I'm going to first look in a tavern district. There's no wanderers here. And I'm going to take the chance of running back to Sibir or Varna Vopal and look. We're not real slow. We're 429. That's a 5.44. It's a decent speed. Actually, let's grab these guys on our way.
We are not looking for
Any more training I can get, because I'm just going to send the troops. And as I've said in previous videos, if you die to bandits and you don't deserve to be in my army anyway. I got 2 upgrades. I'll take it. Both of them infantry. Another 290 gold. There's a round shield. I have occasionally gotten a good round shield from the Sea Raiders. I remember getting I think it was a lordly round shield this early in the game once. And when I say this early in the game, we are, make sure I save this while I'm thinking about it. This is day 429. 429 of the game. And for those wondering, you can see here I don't have any mods. This is just the native stuff that comes with the stuff that comes with the base game. And this is version 1.2.4.27066, which is the most current beta. Do we want to make peace with the Sun Empire? No, I don't want to, because we're defeating them at every turn. Now, the question is, did we get... No, he gave up on Cyanira. Why did he give up? And he went back for the castle. I don't understand the way the AI thinks sometimes. But at any rate, I'm going to look at the shields here. No, there's not even a shield here that's as good as... What was the highest? Oh, hang on that. Okay, so Omor, we may have to go all the way to Omor to look, because it is the highest prosperity city. Varna Vopal is, wow, it's more than 1,000. It's 1,200 less in prosperity. But we'll take a look. We'll see if there's any... Yeah, we definitely want to take these troops and replace the recruits that we have. We'll place the recruits in the garrison here. I can get rid of 5 of them. All right, there we go. And let's run down. I'm going to look, even though I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anything that will run down to Varna Vopal. Varna Vapal. I'm unsure how that's pronounced, of course, since it's a totally made-up name. Look at there. Siga, released after battle, so they lost. Wait a minute. Siga of the Sturgians has been released after battle. That doesn't make... Oh, I see what happened. She was a prisoner, and one of our lords just fought the enemy, captured the enemy. That's why it was in green instead of orange. But Siga was released after the battle because she was a prisoner. That makes sense. I understand that now. All right, let's look and trade. Now, these are the helmets I'm talking about. 54. These are the best helmets you can buy in the game. And there's a helmet that's 54 that costs X amount, and there's usually another helmet that's 54, but it costs less. Obviously, we haven't got to the point yet where that's in the game. And I'm not ready to spend that amount of money on a helmet yet. I will spend that amount of money on better armor if I get it, if I see it. But right now, I'm not prepared to spend that on, because I still got one of the reasons that I haven't mentioned in a little while, but I can buy another workshop. So when we get to O'More, I'll purchase a new workshop. And since it's the most prosperous town in the Sturgian Empire, we'll take a look at it. I can't remember if I looked at the shields. That is not too awful bad. So that other one was 490 and 7 something. This is 470 and 500. So I'll keep that in mind, 470 and 500 as we go to O'More. I need to buy that workshop anyway. We've got linen weavery. I will probably make this one. Remember I was talking earlier about getting rid of the one in Revel and moving it to O'More. But it's making money, and Revel's a pretty safe place, so I'll leave that there, but I will probably open... Well, let's just get to O'More and look. I'm going to stop at Balgard since we're going by it. There we go. Peace. Couldn't have got much more out of that anyway. Let's see if there's anything I can... Yes, we'll take both of those. And we'll drop 2 recruits in the garrison. Now let's see what we got as far as armor. Now see this? Look at this. This is god-awful heavy. But it's 51-16. There is a better one. There's a better one you can get a little later in the game. That is, I think it's 51-25-16. That's very good for anyone riding a horse because it has a high leg armor. And this is not even the most prosperous city. He doesn't have the 54 though. All right, I'm going to keep that in mind as well as that shield from earlier. We'll look at the shields here. That would be a good upgrade for 280,000 this early in the game. It's just so god-awful heavy. Let's see what kind of shields are available. All right, so that heavy round shield was much better back there. This large round shield is what was available in TL, and it was a heavy round shield that was available. I think it was Varnavopal. Anyway, I'll keep that in mind as we... What did I give? She's got stacked bodkin. Okay. Let's move on. We're going to go check O'More. Excuse me. All right, I will arrive at O'More and then stop the video. I want to know fish and grain. However, Ov Castle has flax. And of course, fur is not good for anything in a workshop. So what's going to happen is that flax, in the next video, I'll decide what I'm going to buy and explain why. Ciao.